Welcome to the Manager Matt podcast show. The show is designed to give you solutions to your day-to-day management and leadership problems. It's hosted by Matthew Haddock, a frontline manager and leader with over 25 years of experience. If you're ready, then let's get on with the show.
Welcome to the Manager Matt Friday Thought, a chance to talk about subjects which affect leaders and managers in their day-to-day working lives. So let's get on with this week's Friday Thought. How to adapt. Now, I've called it adaption because if we call it change, it can sometimes mean you have to become something that you're not, maybe not your true self. In our ever-changing world that we live in, there's a lot of adaptation needed. There's a skill to be adaptive, really. I mean, the more you think about it, the more and more we have to change in the way that we work. I know, we all think of the good old days, when you seemed to be able to do and say whatever you want, and everyone would laugh. Now, we all know that was not the case. Our positive bias makes things seem to be more tolerated, more resilient, and more whatever you want to add to that sentence. The reality is, yes, things have changed, from a legal point of view, from a moral point of view. But all these changes are to make things better. I know when it comes to safety changes, the changes they've done over the last few years have made the workplaces we work in safer than ever before. And think of the diversity and inclusion, and I know it's not there, but they've allowed people of different points of view to help grow in your business and add value to you. The real thing is, in all changes, how we adapt as leaders. What do we personally change to help support the changes around us? What can we personally adapt, if you like? We can't look at the past and want it back. You need to scan the present and make sure you have made the adaptations to keep up with the changes that are coming. The older leaders will sigh and mumble about how people don't want to get their hands dirty anymore. They're offended at whatever you say. But the reality is, change is always happening. Your job as a leader is to adapt. And when I say adapt, I don't necessarily mean to change your true self, as I said earlier. You have to be an honest person with a strong value and should not have to change them when it comes to your work. What you need to do is to look at what adaptations you can make to support your future. Leaders and managers have moved from the centre of control and command model to the more cooperative ways that we get to do today. There's another ironic thing. I've heard stories of the good old days. Yes, the good old days, when managers would bawl out instructions, throw things across the office, and generally behave in a non-civilised way. But they are seen as some sort of respected hero. What? That person who you work for or used to work for sounds awful. The adaptation, I mean, is around how you work with your team to get the best results, how you make the team feel welcome to open and new ideas, and how you get the best from your workers to deliver the results you need. Well, thanks for listening for my Friday Thought, and as always, I'm really keen to hear your thoughts on the show, both good, bad and different. So please send me your feedback, as it's a gift, to managermattpodcast@gmail.com. I answer all your own emails myself and would love to engage on new topics and revisit old ones. And also do me a massive favour and rate the Manager Matt podcast wherever you get your podcasts from. Well, that's it for Manager Matt this week. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
Thank you so much for listening to this Manager Matt podcast. We hope you found it interesting, helpful and actionable. One last thing, please leave a quick review on iTunes or with your podcast provider, as it helps to spread the word of Manager Matt. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the podcast, and if you did like anything in particular, send an email to managermattpodcast@gmail.com or visit managermatt.co.uk for more content. Feedback is a gift, so let's keep giving. See you next week.